Let's get crazy.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna talk about. All right. How does our team comp want to function in this game?
Um, Playoff alts,
Okay.
basically.
We play off ours.
So
What does that mean? What's our order of operation?
like in team fights, I guess
Yeah.
um make sure we know flashes,
No.
nocturne alts.
Okay,
Go
sure. Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. That's like the pre-fight checklist, right? Like
Okay.
flash timers, like R alts. But when we're fighting, who starts the fight? What's the order of operations? Like top to bottom, who
Actually,
goes
Leona.
first?
Asher Nocturne, I feel like.
I'm looking for Leona alt into Rumble alt personally.
I feel like my alt is not like I mean I guess it's yeah.
It's like Ash, Leo, and then or Nocturne if there's someone like super picked out.
Okay. So but we know like for the most part, no matter what, it's pretty much never Rumble or Ori, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they do something crazy where they walk into like Oriana Ball, right? Yeah, you can, but it's just not as ideal, right? Like sure, yeah, and it's good to be flexible in like the way you think about it. So, um, then it's up to these guys to one make sure we're not double dipping, right? So if we need to start a fight, we don't need Ash and Leona and Nocturne to all dump their ults on the same target necessarily, right? We want to make sure that we allocate our resources like efficiently enough to get the job done. If we can do it with one ult, then we don't need to drop all three. So if we're looking
Right.
for a pick, we want to say like Leona or Ash or Nocturne are going to call out who
I'm
is
back.
looking for the engage and who they're looking for the engage on. Pretty simple, right? And then the other piece of the puzzle that we have to go in on or be aware of is who's the biggest threat on the enemy team. And this is like I guess dependent on where all the gold's at, right? But I look at comps like this, and I think like these two are probably like the biggest threats. Varus in this lane is probably not going to be able to do a whole lot to snowball his lead. It's more going to be like, okay, if we don't kill Irelia, she runs us over, and if we don't mark Kha'Zix, he runs us over. So that being said, we know how we want to play fights. Now we just got to take like, okay, we have like our 5 little like Uno cards, and now we have to just assign them to the people on the enemy team. And now we can like see how this happens in fights. We can see like, oh, okay, did we assign too many points or too many abilities to one person? If so, oh, okay, was this an error in communication, or did we genuinely think we needed all these abilities? And that's how you can evaluate how well or how poorly you guys played the actual fight itself. But we lost this game when I thought you guys should have won because of tempo. And tempo is like that fucking golden word that everybody likes to pretend they know what it is, but um, it's a little bit tricky. So, what do we think I mean when I say tempo?
Like,
Okay.
yeah, like them having an opportunity to do things on the map and being able to like utilize that compared to us, or
Yeah,
better utilize it compared to us.
if you're up tempo, you're able to do stuff like stuff being the operable word here. Stuff could mean anything. You're able to do stuff before the enemy. It doesn't mean the enemy is not able to do something. It just means that you can do that stuff first, or at least you can do it without losing much in comparison. But tempo is not just like either you have tempo or you don't have tempo, right? Well, like what do you guys think tempo looks like more usually?
Like one person going for a reset at better time, so they're on the map with like item advantage, or
Map
like
prio,
resources.
typically.
You guys are like you're getting at it a little bit, but it's more of like it's not binary. It's like a wave, right? But you guys are kind of explaining to me the pieces of the wave. So when you say somebody is resetting, what does that mean? Like, what is that? Like, what value does resetting give you? Yeah, you can spend your gold. That you know they're off the map. Yep, spend their items. But what does that mean? Like, sorry, what does that mean in terms of like what they can do. Like for example, like let's say if you take a recall right now, what does that mean you can do? It's a trick question, right? You're already doing it. You're recalling. It means
Yeah.
that you're not able to do something else on the map. So if you're recalling, you're spending what's known as like, I guess you could call it like ammo is maybe like one way to think about it. What determines this? Like, I'll explain this concept a little bit more in depth, but like I have to set up all these definitions at first, and once we understand these things, then we can apply them to in-game scenarios. So tempo is not binary. Tempo is like a wave. It ebbs or it flows and it ebbs. What do you think causes like tempo, or like what do you think causes this wave? Primarily, it's a very key component of League of Legends. It's the core of all League of Legends. It's on the screen right now. Yes, minion waves are the core of the game. So, people sometimes talk about League being a turn-based game. Have you guys heard this?
Yeah, when you have a turn on the map, it means you can do shit.
Yeah. Sure. And what can you like? Okay, let's say Aurelia pushes this wave, kills all these minions right now. Okay, and now all these blue minions are still alive, and Kingmaker is now here hitting the minions. What does this mean Aurelia can do?
It means he has a turn, probably to go for vision in the jungle, like put a ward down.
Yeah, could do that. Could invade. What else could Aurelia do?
She could just go for cheater.
She could recall. What else could she do? She could hit plates. Sure. What else could she do?
I mean, it might be crazy, but he could roam, maybe.
Sure. What else could she do?
Look for a trade.
Yeah. Like, okay, but do you see like what the point I'm getting at? Aurelia pushed the wave. She is able to do something, and she's able to do it first because there's nothing else for her to do on the map. Now, I'm not saying that every one of those options is equally good, right? Like if she kills first wave, she probably doesn't want to recall. There's nothing to buy. She probably doesn't want to tower dive or go for plates. It's pre 5 minutes. But these are all things she theoretically could do. And the important thing is she's able to do it first, because if Orianna wants to respond, she loses something. Either Orianna responds to this roam or this invade, loses the wave, right? So now Aurelia gains something no matter what. Or she stays here and farms. Aurelia gets the invade off successfully. Aurelia is happy either way, right? So this is what I mean by League is a turn-based game, but the turns ebb and flow based on minion wave states. And you can apply this at like a massive level when it comes to like, okay, I think it was this game where I called it out. Like, okay, I saw mid pushing, I saw top pushing. We know Kha'Zix was on Grubs, and I'm like I said it out loud. I don't think anyone heard me. I'm like, uh-oh, they have a timer or a turn to like be in Nocturne's topside, and lo and behold, there's Singed, there's Kha'Zix in Nocturne's topside. He dies, but it's very predictable if you understand what's allowed for them to do because of wave states. But then calming this stuff is also really important. But now, okay, we want to talk about that term ammo once again. So when you have a turn for, let's see if we can find a turn being taken. Okay, here we go. Aurelia has a turn right now. This is a mid turn. Can we recognize why it's a mid turn?
Yeah, unlocked farming the wave.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think would happen if Aurelia took a turn right now and roamed bot lane? What would happen?
If he ran all the way butt, I could deny him this wave.
Yeah,
the wave that's incoming.
Exactly. Okay. So by Aurelia moving first here and committing to like using her turn for something big, she's by default letting you respond, because she's okay. Like if she takes her turn, you get a turn. You just get it second, right? Because she is going to be able to move first, but you can move second. And what happens if you stay and push the wave?
Like I deny him the wave? Or
Yeah, you can deny him the wave, or you'll now be able to take your turn.
Yeah.
And then she'll have to respond. So this is something called like spending ammo. If Irelia wants to push the wave, great. She's able to make this play first, and she's able to do something. But what's the important thing if she keeps this play going? Like, keeps going, like she goes bot. Okay, and now she, like, goes for a ward. And now, okay, now she maybe goes bot again. And then she helps, like, jungle her Scuttle Crab. And then she comes mid. Well, she moved first. Isn't that good? What's wrong with that?
Well, it depends on like what he can get off what he uses the turn for. No.
Yeah, right. Well, one, all this means is that she can move to a play first. It doesn't mean you get the infinite ability to do whatever you want for the rest of the game. So the same thing is true about objective plays. The same thing is true about towers or skirmishes or anything else. Just because you kill the enemy team, it doesn't give you carte blanche to just stay on the map forever. All good things need to come to an end. And you're going to, like, this is the number one reason why you guys lost this game. You would take a skirmish, you would win, or you would move first, but then you just didn't know how to end your turn. You spent all your ammo, and you kept on dry firing your magazine. The enemy would come back on the map. They had tempo because their waves would push, they would have more items, they would have better resources, and you guys would still be chilling like it was your tempo, and then you would die. Or then they would do something else. We're going to watch this game play out a little bit. Maybe we can... is it here? I can't remember. I don't think it was here. Oh yeah, here we go. So, we hawk shot. We see Irelia. Small note on the hawk shots. If you're going to hawk shot, I want your hawk shot to end here or to end here, because the area where your hawk shot ends gets revealed for a longer period of time. And I think these are two extremely important areas to reveal. Just a small nitpick. But here we are. We see these guys holding the wave bot lane. We have a ward here. We know Irelia isn't contesting. I think even though we hawkshot at top lane, we can safely assume, even if Kha'Zix is not on Grubs, he is doing something in the top side of the map, because we have a lot of information here. These guys aren't moving. This ward's here. No one's contesting Dragon. But now look at the waves. Look at top. What did Rumble do here?
He went for the recall.
Yeah, he spent his turn to recall. Totally fine, right? Because we're playing bot side of the map. Okay, totally fine. But here we are. We're able to contest this. We're able to contest this, just not this second. It's their tempo. What happens if Rumble clears this wave and then rotates in? We just delay this. Like, maybe Kha'Zix takes a reset right now. It doesn't have a lot of gold. Maybe, or Kha'Zix. Nocturne takes a reset. Maybe we get Irelia like a back mid. Maybe we make a play happen bot side. Maybe we just chill out, or we farm like a different camp, or get some vision, or just relax for a second. It's their turn to do something. We need to be calming as laners. Hey, listen, it's the enemy's tempo. We can't rotate to this. Does that make sense or not make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Okay. But now here we are. Like, beautiful play top lane. Here we are bot. I love this play. We see them top lane. We know we can get here fast enough. Okay. What did we just spend here?
We spent our tempo on the gank. Or, okay, yeah, we spent ults.
Yeah, Astro, ult.
Yeah, and HP.
Yep, and look at all the resources, or all the gold we have to spend. So, like, this is a great play. I love this. We took his Raptors. We pushed bot lane. We we got kills. We denied them like a full wave. We can push this wave in. But what can we not do?
We can't like stay and try and make another play.
Yeah, because you just don't have enough resources. Our 80 carry here is sitting on a recurve bow and 1,400 gold. Our jungler, like we just said at the beginning of the game, right? What's our team comp? How do we function? We're an ultimate based team comp. and if all of our important ultimates are off cooldown, or on cooldown, I should say, it makes it really hard for us to play. A couple other small things are death tempo is a thing. So, like, I'm glad that we didn't end up going for this. Like, I really want us to reset and get back up on the map faster. I love the fact that we didn't invade for this, because if we did, like, look at Brahms already mid before we've had the chance to recall. Varus could technically rotate here, and, like, sure, he loses a minion wave, but then he kills our whole team, and it's probably still not worth it. So, like, it's like what you guys did right there. It's beautiful. I loved it. Picasso. There we go. Are we gonna get some vision? So, like, this is great. Almost beautiful. I kind of like it here, but
Okay.
like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this information super helpful. So now we know. Oh no, what happened here?
So I missed Ashen.
Okay. Well, sure, but did we miss Ash out because of a mechanical decision? Did we miss Ash out because of a... Oh my god, I love this angle.
Did I step far or back far too much?
No.
Sorry, I'm back.
What happened?
I was on the phone. My mom.
Bro, you're fine. Oh, sorry, I wasn't
Oh.
asking you what
I thought
happened
you-
with that.
fuck.
No, I don't give a fuck about your mom, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, why are you asking me, bro?
No, I'm saying, like, we have a small problem here. What's the problem?
Will we
Using
keep the
both
play
ults.
going even though we missed both ults?
It's not the fact that we miss both ults. Both ults are going to land at, like,
Same
literally the
time.
same time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So Varus can essentially, like, if Varus, for example, like, if this Leon ult was spot on, Varus can get double value by flashing both ults with one ability. Like, you
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
So we always want to layer our ults correctly, and either way, it's fine. Leona, I'm kind of just like a bigger fan of you just flash queuing him here, or just Eing him here first, because then
Yeah,
it guarantees your R hits, and then we can hold the Ash arrow. Like, what's up? Like, this is like a mechanical misplay, but we still kill him. Beautiful play. You have a bit of the swag disease.
I don't know how I was rooted for so long.
There's ult.
I had,
That's where
I
you
had
have too
mercs,
much
and
swag.
for-
no, yeah, but But yeah, this probably happened a lot, I guess, where we just like are using all of our ults on the same person at the same
Yeah.
time.
But you just gotta comment, like, you have
Yeah.
to say, like, all right, like, Leona, I'm looking, or like, me first. This is important in dives too. If you're ever diving somebody, you need to know who's starting the dive, who's going to tank first, how many shots they can tank. Like, if I'm Leona diving here or whatever,
Bro,
I'm
our
like,
dives are so cooked, and I think that's the reason why.
yeah, like, all right, we're
I
diving,
don't,
like,
me
yeah,
and Julian are
playoff.
just never on the same page. I don't know.
Get on the same page then, bro.
But I feel like I'm calming. I feel like I'm calming.
I don't know, maybe. Okay. This is really well played. You deny him like a full wave of CS. Here's the problem. Well, not like a problem, but if you want to invade here, exactly. You need to get off the map. You have 1,800 gold. It's actually bad for you to be here if it means you're late for the dragon. I don't
Bro,
think
you're
you are
still
going to be
doing
late.
it, Julian. Staying on map with item.
Yeah, you're on map with like so much. I remember us talking about this like 2
Yeah, we
weeks ago
did.
at least.
This thing.
Like, this is just so racist. Okay, look. Holy shit, is this not just like the most perfect example ever? We push, okay? We push, but we take our turn. What do we take our turn to do?
Recall.
So look who's first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it doesn't mean like we can't play the dragon. It just means what do we need to do first instead?
get our turn back. So
Just
push
address waves.
Yeah.
If they walk up here or whatever, we can just push the wave and now we can respond. And now they have to choose, do I lose a wave for free? Or do I go back and collect it and now you guys get a turn? So here's how you should play this instead. Ash, you need to calm that you're going to collect this wave first.
Okay.
And now we need to connect Ash and Leona to Nocturne. We have to form the unholy trinity. Here's the problem. Nocturne's in a different postal code right now. We need to be killing this wave, pushing next wave, moving into Dragon. This is never a good fight because our team isn't here. It's their time to make a play. We die here, we're going to lose a full minion wave, and we're going to lose Dragon, and we're going to fight down numbers. This is why you guys lost this game. Stuff like this. And, like, this is good. We should be cross-mapping here. Ooh, I don't like this. Maybe I do like this. Maybe I don't like this. Maybe I do like this. Holy shit,
That
I do
Oriole
like this.
was funny, bro. I remember watching that.
Bro, I got like hit by something or whatever.
It's
and
funny
so
'cause
like it didn't
I
let me
literally
put
do
the
that on Ori
Oriole.
too.
I know it didn't let me put the Oriole on the Nocturne.
It's alright. We're still getting some kills.
So no, it just felt so bad. Like I felt like such an animal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing some animalistic behaviors here.
Yeah, alright, you. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Okay. I'm going to nitpick really hard here, Lyvern. What do you think I'm going to say?
My alt placement was atrocious.
Okay. But why was it atrocious? I want you to explain to me what your thought process was here.
I was trying to catch the Singed inside the alt, but he flashed it. I should have
Okay.
waited for I could have held it for a little longer.
I don't know. I think alting here is fine.
It's the placement, like the
It's the
angle.
placement.
I
So,
should be placing like in a line cutting
Bro, you
towards
could
the
have hit all three of them.
exactly, right.
well, sure. Like, this is like the perfect scenario. But
Right.
why is alting on top of Singed? Like, for example, even if... Like, let's pretend these guys aren't here. Why is alting
Yeah.
on top of Singed probably not the best idea right now?
Because he can just run out.
Right. So like in that angle specifically where he's going is like he's gonna be off of it in the shortest amount of time. I gave him so much like free space to work with.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, have you guys heard
wanna
of...
put it in his path?
Yeah, have you guys heard of zoning alts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
That's what I did earlier.
that's my
That's the
favorite code.
Leon special.
See, that's my
I've
favorite
had some
code.
good ults that game. That was not one of my good ults that game.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not a cope. It's real. Come on.
Okay, unironically, it is real. But the way that I like to
Yeah.
think about it like this is you can do damage and then you can do, like, effective damage. So, for example, if you were to ult here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would still say this is a good ult for a couple of reasons. What direction does Singed want to run?
He
Towards
wants
the
to run-
tower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
towards the tower.
So he has a choice to make. He can either run through your ult and take damage and die, or he can run like this into Ash in range of you guys and take damage and die. So ulting on top of him might sound good at first, but then it's actually not the best. So you can kind of miss your ult or put it in the direction he wants to run and still have a very effective ult. And in this case scenario, it might be even better because, one, you'll hit the wave. You'll also zone these guys from participating in the fight, so it guarantees Singe dies. I mean, also,
I think it was a camera control issue, honestly. Because I wasn't getting the full amount of information about positions and where people were running, and I just kind of slammed the ult down.
and that's totally fine. What I say is, like, mechanical misplays or like shit like camera stuff, it happens. I care more about like what you're thinking about than because like everyone makes mistakes sometimes. But this is still good. Here we are. Okay, what are we noticing?
We're overstaying.
We
I
have
guess.
mid recalling and no one else, and we're like all half HP.
Rumble needs to reset. What do we
Mhm.
use?
Used all
Everything is gone here. And this guy's full HP, by the way. Both sums. Now, can we still contest dragon? Or sorry, grubs.
No,
Oh,
Wait, why not?
because we're too low, and
Hold up.
they can get back on the map.
Can they? You see Varus right now? Where's Varus at?
Bot side pushed up.
With Ash, right?
Yeah.
What is the maximum amount of people that can be at grubs in the next 20 seconds?
4.
1 to 2. Because
It's
the
3.
Braum had to base.
Let's pretend that Braum doesn't. Like, oh, actually, Braum doesn't even technically
I didn't
have
see.
to base. He's still alive. He has mana. He should
Yeah.
base, but in like the best case scenario, how many people can show up to the grubs here in 20 seconds?
3.
3.
3.
1, 2, 3. How many of you can show up to grubs in 20 seconds?
4.
Which number is bigger?
Yeah.
They're the same. No? Or-
3 is the same as 4. Thank you, Kingmaker.
No,
Very epic.
no, because you only did the 3 things, so I thought it was just 3.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. Yeah, so this is
So-
called I don't think it's called death. No, death tempo is like when they respawn and they get like the ability to respawn and be on the map faster because they died. This is we won the fight. If we all reset now, what happens?
It'll
They get
be
tempo.
even again.
We get tempo because we have numbers
Oh.
advantage.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So if all 4 of us, fuck it, not even all 4 of us. What happens if we reset right now? We send 3 mid and 1 top. What's the most people that they could do? Well, technically, Sinch could TP in, but they're going to lose waves mid. They're going to lose waves top. And we're going to be set up first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's still like, I'm not saying we're going to win the fight, but this is like the best scenario to play this grub fight. But we have to be able to respond instantly. A good way to know, there's like the 8-second respawn trick for tempo. It's how many seconds you have to do something on the map. You just take the enemy's death timer, you minus 8 seconds because that's the recall timer, and that's how many seconds of tempo you have. So if you guys reset right now, you have a full 16 seconds to get back on the map, get the wave first before Singed is even alive. Now, granted, that's not a lot of time, but 16 seconds to reset, come back, buy your items, start hitting the wave. Sinch is finally going to be alive in time to collect the waves that you guys got to first, and then they can play the fight, but you guys are going to be in the better position. So this is why, what are we doing instead, though? It's our turn to do something. We're spending our turn. We're walking top. We're farming raptors. Some of us are resetting. Some of us are clearing vision. We're clearing red buff. And then, okay, now Sinch is alive, and he TPs, and we have now forfeited the ability to play for the grubs, which is not the end of the world, but just know that we had the ability to reset and be in our tempo. And it's like, if we look here, I would say this is a pretty good opportunity to reset as a team. 1,600 gold, 1,600 gold. Maybe Nocturne doesn't need to reset, but he has no HP and no mana. So I think maybe resetting here might be good. A good rule of thumb in team play is it's usually good to get team resets because it makes everyone on the map as strong as possible at once. The only time I would say it's probably not necessary to team reset is if like you're a support or a jungler and you don't have a lot of wards to or you have a lot of wards to throw down, or you're a jungler with like good conditions and not a lot of gold to spend. I would say potentially you should probably reset here. You have hex gates too. There's like not really a good reason not to reset. It also extends the duration of your buffs. So if you go here, 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 your red buff is going to be done before the next time you actually get a chance to use it on an enemy. If you reset and go like here, 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 and then look, you're probably going to have ult again. Your red buff is going to be fresh, and now you're on the map. You're kind of just burning uptime on your buffs for no reason. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Unfortunately. Good hold on this wave. We really have to talk about these fucking R's, brother. I actually had
Oh.
I was terminal here, I think. I love this. So Nocturne doesn't quite have ult yet. Totally fine. So we can okay. Like look at this wave.
No.
He's going to lose these minions. You guys are just threatening so much. All we have to do is chill the fuck out here. We're not contesting this. We have vision mid. We have great vision bot side. We don't have to force anything. We can hold this. We're just not able to follow up here. And we burn our first ult. We burn our second ult. We miss our E. Like, the play's over. The play's over. And then we just need to chill the fuck out. It's fine. But you guys just mechanically misplayed the fuck out of that, too. That's a hands gap.
Yeah.
That sucks. Like, look, dude, they lose a whole fucking minion wave. Kind of. Because we hold this. Oh, this is so good.
Kind of.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I love this from you, dude. Like, why is this bad for them?
What,
They're
the Leona
solo
recall?
invading.
Yeah. Well, even if they weren't
okay,
solo invading, like, look at our vision line. We would know if any of them cross over besides Kha'Zix. But also, look what our wave is like, bot lane. Look at our conditions. We're full HP, decent mana, right? Kha'Zix is invading. Even if he was here with 2 people, it doesn't change anything. Uh-oh. We're a little bit split here. We should be looking to fight this, no? This guy's in actually a different country. We are just straight up 4v3 here, and we don't fight this. We have Nocturne ult, we have Ori ult, we have a couple of things. We have Rumble TP available. Can we not look to fight this?
No, we definitely should.
I mean, this is the time to fight, dude. If he wants to invade like this by himself, when we have our ults available. Sorry, we don't have Leona ult or Ashe ult, but we have Knock Ori, and I think that's a pretty... Like, when they're rel ulting themselves into my jungle, they're huddled up, dude. They're, like, trembling in their boots right now. They're like, please don't Ori ult us, please. And you're just going to Ori ult them and dunk on them. I guess the biggest problem here is, like, Ashe is a bit separated.
If we want to fight here, is it fine if Ori comes straight down, straight to Irelia from here? Or is it better for her to walk around to the Nocturne?
Yo, unironically, Ori can just fucking blast cone over into the pit and press R, dude. Unironically. I think it's fucking crazy. Like, you just have so much support here. Nocturne, dude, Nocturne can unironically put out the fucking lights, and then Ori can just walk like this and press R as well. Like, think of more of Nocturne R as, like, disabling the enemy's vision, rather than it's, like, an ability for you to leap to somebody. That is an important part of the ability. But if you press R, like here, gives Ori time to close space. I think this R lasts for, like, 5 seconds. 6 seconds of them not having vision of anything. That's just crazy. I think you guys just wiped them here, no?
Yeah.
Or at least go, like...
I don't know.
you
I don't know
kill
why we
3
didn't
and-
go in because our comms were like nothing. Like we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I just listened back and it's like we called Irelia first move and that's it. And we
Yeah.
just didn't say anything.
Well, I mean,
I don't
sure,
know.
Irelia had first move, but, like, Leona and Ashe are here first, and Nocturne's...
Yeah.
He been here. He lives here, dude. This guy lives here. This is his crib. So, just at, like, a fundamental, like, understanding of how tempo works, you guys have tempo because you pushed wave. Look at Varus catching here. He's catching the wave second. We should win this on paper. 4v3. We have our ults available. It's either a game knowledge misplay, a communication misplay, or a mechanical misplay. You figure that shit out. Okay. And now this is good. After that play, it's good to reset because, you know, we had a lot of gold. Looking good. And here we are. Okay. It's going to be our tempo here in a second. Good. Beautiful. Good ult for once for you. Let's go.
Wow, for
Yo,
once, relax.
yo, not like this.
Fuck.
Yo, my boy.
You guys win this, by the way. I would keep chasing if I were you.
I think they do know.
You guys can tower dive this, by the way. Oh, it's alright. It's fine. Good.
I don't think I had W, so I didn't go.
I get it. You have Warmogs, no? Or almost? Yeah, almost
No.
Mogs. Okay. Guess what I'm going to say here.
Don't
Okay,
go for
look at
it.
this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. They got tower top. They got tower bot. Yeah, maybe we misplayed the fight a little bit, but... But... Okay. What happens if we recall right now?
We get a turn.
We get a turn. I mean, theoretically, like, Ori should not be dead right now. Like, this, you have monster aids. But...
First set
yes,
up on Dragon, I guess.
we do get first setup on Dragon. And you can say, but I want first tower. Valid. Wanting first tower? You're so valid for that. You get the ability to push the next wave first anyways, which will probably get you the tower, and then you can rotate to Dragon first. So you're saying, I'm going to trade my time. You have this 18 seconds. Well, it's really 10 seconds, right? 10 seconds of tempo. I'm going to trade that tempo for Dragon. We're pretty much saying by staying here, we can't play Dragon. Because, if you guys have taken an econ class, you learned about opportunity cost, right? If you go into a store, you have $4. You have like a Big Mac for $4 and a steak for $4. You can't get both. You have to choose. And because you choose one, you are forfeiting the other. It's just how it works. So you have finite time, finite resources. Here we are. Wait, did we not just see Kha'Zix come behind us? Am I tripping balls? Oh, we did see him. What the fuck? That's a little freakazoid.
Little
So Kha'Zix-
freakazoid, not
He's
like that.
fucking his own tempo here, bro. Somebody gonna match my freak. What did
Can
he
you go
do?
back? I want to see where he went.
Oh, we missed him.
Like he actually does it so fast though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got Q evolve and he smites it. He one shots that shit.
Q into E evolved is one of the combos of all time, dude. That's the solo Q I'm running you over combo. But with his fucking
thing-
him trolling like this, if you guys actually channel recall now, you can still get on the map first because he has to reset.
Yeah.
Dude, just like we're just throwing tempo back and forth like crazy lunatics. Okay. Look at the wave. Look at who's catching first or second. We are. Okay, so now that Oriana's caught the wave, she can come here and we can play. There's a really simple concept that it doesn't apply to all situations, but it's like wave, vision, wave, play. So you push the wave because it gives you tempo or it gives you like a turn. You use that turn to get vision, which is what you guys are trying to do right now. Because it's your turn, the enemy usually can't contest you. You go back and play the next wave because you can't use your turn for infinite amounts of things, right? You have to go back and respond to the enemy or, push the wave before they do again. And then now you can make your play on that next wave. Where problems arise is where we have some people here catching the wave and some people here looking to do vision. And now like somebody gets caught, somebody's slow to the rotate. We're not understanding how we want to play.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like completely even. We have a choice to make here. Do we want to sack this wave to be on the dragon first? Or do we want to walk mid, push the wave, and see what they do? I think either one is fine, but you can't do both. I don't think you can walk mid and then try and retake space into them because they have like Kha'Zix, Braum, like Varus, Irelia. It's hard for you guys to walk into that team. It's hard for them to walk into you though. Like Braum taking space, like Omega LoL, right? So here we go. Uh-oh. Good. This is great. This is beautiful, in fact. They lost a full minion wave here. We're losing a wave bot, but here's Singe top. It's our turn to do something, right? Like we pushed the wave. We saw the enemy here. What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I guess we should just go.
We'll just do something, right?
Yeah.
We see this guy recalling. We're just desperately afraid. We're so afraid here. Okay. Now the enemy is... Okay. I like the fact that we're going for it, right?
Where that one was a zoning, so they had to walk back up.
Yeah, that was good.
For sure.
But
For
Yo,
sure.
the cope,
That was intentional. That was intentional.
the return of the cope.
Okay. Because we kind of fucked around with the wave so long, they're literally fighting just down members. And Singe is going to get the tower top lane just because we were afraid to pull the trigger for so long. Even when we had the tempo. So this is fine. Nice. Oh my god, good peel for you. Oh no, how did Irelia kill our whole team here?
She's playing Irelia.
That's so true.
Are we saving flash for next game? Ult for next game?
Like, I'm not joking. She's literally Irelia, so she's just allowed to do that.
Okay. Really?
I don't know. I'm kind of with Bach. I think we just like we inted it. Not gonna lie, my positioning was so cringe.
Okay, so she kills
Yeah,
one
I mean-
of us. She should not kill more than one, though.
I flashed a little late, because if I flashed earlier, she
Oh,
can't do all that
no.
damage before she Qs me.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Okay. Good. So we lost one outer tower. Fight's a little messy. It's their tempo. Cool. But we're going to catch this wave. Here we go. Here we come. Here we come. We're going to push the wave. We're going to push the wave. Our backs are desynced. Somebody wants to reset. It looks like Ashe wants to reset. Maybe. We got to be a little careful here. It's their turn. They're pushing in on their turn. If we want to take a turn, we have to catch the wave, and then use it to do something. So here, boom, boom, boom. We've killed the wave. Wave is dead. Now there's nothing to do. Now Nocturne, Ashe, and Leona can move in here and contest something. Beautiful. Rumble has TP. Ori's here as well. Okay, we want to continue our turn. We don't want to spend our ammo. Remember when I talked about spending our ammo? Like, if we continue to move right here, what do you think would happen to this wave, potentially? If we, like, if Ashe, Leona, and Nocturne were, like, here, what do you think would the enemy do to the wave?
Push it.
Just push it.
Yeah, but we, like, we walked in here, we saw there wasn't a play, so we moved back to the wave so we could continue taking our turn. We didn't spend any ammo here. So we're first on the wave again. When I'm first on a wave like this, I don't ever want to not be on the wave first unless I have a really fucking good reason not to be. And when I see actual victim Mike solo Renekton only on my minion wave, and
Here they go.
I don't think you can leave until this wave is dead for you. I think you have to hover.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why I'm even warding topside because we see them bot.
Yeah, I mean, the only objective up is Baron, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Bro, you are just permanently fucking dead, Kingmaker. What is going on, dude? You only died twice, but every time I see you, you're fucking dead. How is this happening?
Oh my god.
Okay, am I wrong in saying this is like hard for me to play out the fucking side lane? Like,
Yeah,
damn near
it's
impossible?
really hard, but you're not doing yourself any favor. So we see Irelia right here.
Yeah.
I think what's going on here is we have fake vision. Like, we have this and we have this. We think we're safe, but we're not. We're not safe at all.
Yeah,
I think you
that
can.
was it. I think there was something else,
Mhm.
some kind of call that was like making me play up, kind of. Maybe that's cope though.
Oh, good dodge though. Still think you're dead here, but yeah, you're dead as fuck.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
But
Like,
that, I mean, good sidestep. So we're making a return play. Here we are. Let's not chase the Singed, guys. You're never killing us.
Bro, we keep doing this all game, and like we get cooked every time.
Oh, you kill him. Nice.
We did actually kill him, thankfully.
Yeah, then the Kha'Zix can put his claws up my ass.
Oh no. So I'm gonna say beautiful pick on the Varus. Now you have time. You have time to do something. Right? This guy's dead for 30 seconds. The next minion wave is not like if you're ever wondering how much time you have, you want to get to this next minion wave first. You have until this minion wave essentially gets to a point in the lane where you can hit it. So their minion wave is there because our minion wave is here. You probably want to catch the minion wave here so you can push it faster than they can. And now you can do something. If you're telling me you can kill Singed right now and then do the Baron afterwards, I think that's a fine play. I don't think you guys have the damage to kill Singed right now. Maybe you do. Like I would say like maybe if Rumble was here already, maybe if Nocturne had R, maybe if Ori was here, maybe if all the stars aligned and he wasn't 5 levels up on like everyone in the game. Like this champion is crazy. There's another concept called like trading up. If you can trade an ultimate for a summoner spell, that's a good trade for you, right?
Yeah, it's like
Most of the time, unless it's like
cooldown.
Taric ult for like Ghost, right? Because they're like the same fucking cooldown. They're both like 3 hours long. But yeah, because like you're trading a 60-second cooldown for what is Ghost now? 240? Yeah, 240. Great trade. So the second we burn Singed, like Ghost and ult here, that's a worthwhile trade for us. We're probably, if we are catching him, we're gonna have to burn a shit ton of other resources, and we're spending our turn to do something. Like I'm teaching you guys like a lot of really broad topics. Another one is kills are not objectives. If somebody's going to suicide into you and you're going to kill them for free, take that every day of the week. Kills are not objectives. We get his Ghost and his ult for one of our ults. That's a worthwhile trade, but I'm always going back here to catch this wave first so I can take this tower. Because this tower, what is taking this mid tower do for you guys? Varus is in hell right now. Aurelia, no R. Singed, no Ghost, no ult. Foya, what were you saying?
It said it opens up the map
Yeah.
so we can get better vision, get more.
What does
set on
opening up the map
objectives.
do? Okay, sorry. Yeah, better vision, setting up for objectives. Why is that important?
Because it means we can like, we can fight better, or like if we have more vision, we can know if like a fight is good to go for,
Sure,
or if like
yeah.
an objective is good to go for.
It also gives you more room, more space to play with, more space to cook. So where do minion waves meet in like the lane, just neutrally, normally? Do you know?
Did you say meat?
Yeah, where do minion waves meet? It's a really easy question.
Like that little icon
the middle?
there.
Yeah, in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
why is it important to get to the minion wave first again? Do we know why?
First, you get first turn.
Yeah,
it
you
gives
get
the
first
tempo.
turn. Okay. Think of how much more tempo, like, okay, like for example, like let's say we want to push a mid minion wave. This tower is up.
Mhm.
Where's the furthest we can
Ah,
catch the minion wave? It's probably
I
like
see.
right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you kill this tower, now all of a sudden you can catch that minion wave here, and it gives you more time to make other plays around the map, right? Because now the next
clicked
enemy
in my
minion
brain.
wave. Yeah, exactly. It's and yeah, sure. Then it's vision lines, right? Because the same thing as if the enemy had like a ward here, here, and here. Now they're allowed to play in this part of the map, but without this tower here, now their effective vision line is like this. Where now these areas of the map become much harder for them to contest without a lot of wards. So yeah, the kill on Singed might feel good, but like this has to be racially motivated. Like we see Irelia bot lane, no ult because she just killed Kingmaker by using every ability. Like Varus is dead. Sure, Kha'Zix is mid, but I don't know if Kha'Zix and Braum are going to be able to stop 4 people from hitting this mid tower. Tier 1 at 22 minutes. I don't think so. So don't tunnel in on kills so much. And then this is where I think you guys lose the game.
Like off this play.
Yeah. It was
Well, yeah, we
almost
got-
a good play, but we're using our good plays for not great results, and now Kha'Zix is 5-1, and this is the nightmare scenario, unironically.
Yeah.
It is insane that Singed has more gold than me.
Well, because he's never left lane. This guy has
Right,
been part of a
yeah.
single fight the whole game. You're shit stomping him in kill participation or effectiveness, but he's just living on a prayer. Yeah.
Yeah, average Singe gameplay. Fucking, solo.
But now
solo.
here we are. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Oh my god. We hit this. We see them all coming right here. We see Irelia. We see Braum. We see Kha'Zix. We see Singed. What else do I see? Hitler. I see Hitler on my screen by himself.
It is the NASDAQ leader himself.
We've got the Goon Squad here. Abilities available. Why is this guy not dead on my screen? Why are we not killing him? We're responding to the enemy's play. Like, a concept in solo queue I also teach a lot is not my fucking problem. Like, we can get out here. Nocturne can press R and walk away, and maybe has to flash, maybe has to blue smite, walk away. We are getting dragged into this tempo black hole where we have mid push. Varus is solo by himself, and we're rotating to this instead of killing Varus and taking mid tower.
Mm-hmm.
We end up winning the fight, which is good. But now let's take our reset here. Nice, good resets. Uh-oh. I swear to fucking God, if you died again,
I live it.
I was gonna lose my mind. No shot we're doing this, bro. Where are you going?
What?
Just recall.
Oh no.
It's like faster to run.
No,
Not if you're not behind the second tower. Like the inner tower right there, then it's faster to walk, otherwise you recall.
So it's faster to walk when you're on those steps, like no matter what, even if you have no boots. But I'm also Oriana.
Let's count it. Let's count it. If you get here before 23:57, if you get here before 23:57, you are correct.
Okay. Okay, it's like 3-second difference. So you know what?
3 seconds?
I should have recalled.
You're
my...
correct. You're here at
3
4 seconds,
difference.
actually. Yeah, 4 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. 3 to 4 second difference. So my bad.
That's
Yes.
huge.
It's not huge, but it is 4
It's
seconds.
fine. Yeah.
And here we are collecting the lane. If you're able to collect this 3 to 4 seconds sooner, that's 3 to 4 seconds. You could potentially TP to this fight if you needed to, or potentially be like, I don't know, like you don't need to TP, but like, what if you did, right? And now you like we're no, I'm serious though. Like, what if you need to TP to a fight and you're 4 seconds?
No,
late?
for sure. I mean, I would have TP'd anyway, but I'm a psycho.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think we're good here on this game. We're like 53 minutes in, and I think I've talked a lot. Is there any questions about anything so far? I've kind of thrown a lot of shit at you guys. So,
Why does it feel like whenever we play, we never get mid turret?
because you guys chase for kills instead of just hitting the towers. Yeah. I think we explained that. No.
Yeah.
Like, it's not because you guys are bad players. You guys are like really solid, especially like I mean. You're looking good.
I mean, is this
We're
shade on
even
me?
in
Be
gold.
honest.
It feels like every game, like we never can get mid turret, and it just makes the game so fucking hard.
Yeah. Make that like your team's goal. So like we talked about individual turns. Like, okay, I pushed mid. I can use that to ward. I can use that to recall. So what we should be doing is starting what's known as like, I guess like a round. A round is a play like around the map with like your whole team. You can start a round by saying, hey, what are we playing for? Are we playing for dragon? Are we playing for grubs? Are we playing for mid tier 1? Excuse me, are we playing for top or bot tier 2? Whatever the next objective is. And now when we understand what the whole team is playing for as the next objective, each individual player now finds ways to sync up their turns to something that'll produce the outcome of taking that tower. So for example, if our game plan here is to crack tier 1, if support ever has a timer, it's not going to be to like sit here or to sit here. It's going to be to move mid lane and look to get numbers advantage on the wave, potentially. Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense or not make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Any other questions?
Not from me.
I'm good.
All right. Well, epic poggers. Thanks, guys.